200 years of style and fashion and comfort just hit the jackpot. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this moment for literally months because you know how much I love shoes. I'm Jane. We're in an hour of Clarks. Our team got a chance to show me these shoes a few months back in person. And I said, is it too excessive to say I might want every color? I've decided on 3. And that's where I'm starting. Take a look at how great it looks. If you were just watching the logo show, you know, we all felt and looked so good. And you talk about major stylist Lori Goldstein. She told us all to get these at midnight. Maria McCool, who is here with Callista, she had a cute wedge on, and I looked at her feet and I'm like, girl, I can tell your feet don't feel good. You need to join me at midnight. I put these on fresh out of the box at 7 o'clock tonight. It's midnight. I pretty much haven't sat down except maybe once or twice in the last 5 hours, and my feet feel fabulous. All right, color moment, medium and wide, whole and half sizes. This is a leather wedge from Clarks, a company that for 200 years has been caring about our comfort and our style. And now we're looking at these beautiful colors. And then I'm gonna go through them twice, and then I'm gonna make Sue Kelly, my guest, guess what I'm wearing, or what I'm ordering, I should say. So we have it in metallic. This is all leather. Notice how the buckle matches back to the rest of the leather. Please, before I even do the rest of the colors, I want you to stay right here because Lori wanted me to talk about that little scooped out wedge. She loved it. She loved it, loved it, loved it. Don't think that this is too high for you. It's 3.5-inch heel, but it's 1.5-inch platform in the top. So the pitch of your foot, I want you to know, is a 1.5-inch pitch, which is probably some of your athletic and comfort sneakers have the pitch, meaning the angle from your heel to the ball of your foot. That's why I've been in these for 5 hours fresh out of the box, and that's why I'm ordering 3. I think they're the cutest wedges Clarks ever did, and I collabed with Clarks last year, and this is better. So get it in your cart, click checkout. It is the probably only order we're going to get, and the price is going up at the end of the day. So we have metallic, we have navy. Now the metallic has a little bit of a sheen to it. Look at the rest of the leathers. They are like a nubuck, like a soft suede. The matching buckle is killing me. I love it. In the middle, we have it in that soft neutral sand. Next, if you got the logo in the last hour, you better run and not hide for that gorgeous olive. We also have it in red, and again, this would so be different if the buckle was like a bright gold or bright silver, but you can wear it with anything because it's dyed to match. And then, of course, we had it, Morgan looked gorgeous in the black, in medium and wide, whole and half sizes. Morgan's rocking it, it's the most popular. So to work backwards, we've got the black, we have the red. Right now, we have all colors and sizes at midnight. Most limited is sage olive green. Please leave a size 7 for me at midnight. Okay, well, I mean, that was obvious. So you know I'm at least getting that one. We have it in sand. We have it in navy. We have it in metallic. Now the metallic is the most popular. Come out here, Miss Sue Kelly, and you look fabulous. I'm a little bit more casual. Yes. You're a little bit dressy. You look spectacular.
Yes, thank you.
200 years of fashion just got amazing in comfort and style. And also, we said this when we were meeting a couple weeks ago. I've been waiting for this moment. Like,
I know.
I love a Clarks wedge. I have like 5 trillion things to tell you, but I'll try to contain my excitement. You call and we'd love to hear from you. But where else would you find 6 colors in a leather wedge in medium and wide width, and the sizes that run from 5 through 12 in medium and 6 through 11 in wide. Right now I've got everything for you at midnight, but that's not gonna last because we're kicking off 2 days of great style and great fashion. I'm buying 3. Before we go further, I want you to guess the 3 that I'm getting.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you already gave away that you're getting the sage green.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the olive.
Yeah. So the olive, the metallic.
Yes. And then I'm gonna stump you.
No, you're not. Black.
No.
Ah, red.
No.
Navy.
No. See,
Sand.
I told you I was gonna stump you.
See, All right, so I thought black because we always joke around that we don't have any black shoes.
Well, maybe I need
right?
4.
I think.
Yeah. Well, I've decided that I'm going to save
Wow,
$105
Jane.
when I get off the air.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get, we're already busy. I'm going to get the olive.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and get the sand because this is a color I don't have. And I don't have that neutral to go with everything.
Yeah.
And then I have to get the metallic to dress up or dress down. But let's dive in. I'm going to grab one to play with because
Yes, please.
I have to say, we've never done a wedge like this at this price, and I'd love you to take us on a tour because although it looks like it might be something that might be, oh wow, that's a high heel. No, it's not, because what we call the pitch of our foot. But Sue, take it away, and all you guys get it in your cart and click checkout because we are on fire to start these 2 days of fabulous fashion.
I love it. We can start with the sole. So as we're looking at this, we had a really popular wedge in our line for years called the Giselle. So this is the much needed update to the Giselle. What we did is we modernized it, and you know, Lori was talking about this in your last show, and let's just listen to a famous designer here, shall we? This, the scooped out, the notch, this is what we're seeing out there in fashion. You're still keeping the same pitch and the same height as the Giselle, but we just gave it a little modern update. So then we have to talk about the gorgeous soft nubuck leather. Jane, this leather is so soft to the touch. The instant you put this on, you're just gonna feel that quality leather on this. And then the matching buckle is really giving this that high-end finishing, finished look that we just love. You have to then talk about the ultimate comfort footbed. Clarks, we started making wedges in 1940.
Wow.
Now, 200 years later from 1825 when we were founded, we have the technology to make the wedge a comfort shoe. We have ultimate comfort inside this 3-inch wedge. We're giving you a breathable footbed, targeted cushioning that's like a pillow top for your foot. And it's giving you that all-day support. So now we're talking fashion, we're talking comfort, and it's just all in one on this.
I mean, it's so fun because I'm a shoe geek and I was researching that the cork wedge started with a very famous Italian designer in the 30s because unfortunately there were not the materials that he could get to reinforce the heels and the shoes that he did. So he used cork, something that was readily available. And the cork wedge from the 1930s till today, almost 100 years later, is your sign of fashion. But if you go to your favorite store, and I'm going to do colors again and we'll go join the models, you're going to find that there are a lot of wedges that look like this that weigh a ton, that literally don't help you walk. Like that was the one thing, this wedge actually helps my stride because it's from Clarks. But it is lightweight. And with that beautiful rubberized outsole, you're not slipping, sliding away. I love the toe shape. And before we go here, let me do a color update.
Go ahead.
Okay, because that's a little surprise. Price goes up at the end of the day. It is the ultimate shoe that I hope you get more than one color in because that's gonna be $32 a month on Easy Pay. This shoe should be $99 for this beautiful leathers and suede. It's almost a $100 shoe that you're getting it under $64. I want to talk about that real estate too in a moment and how important that is for me as a woman in her 60s, but we have 800 ordered and we're really busy. So we have it in black, in the nubuck suede, nubuck leather. We have it in red. I love the way that looks on Monica. 2,900 in red for the day. Ooh. Right now is probably the only time, Sue, that we're going to have all colors and sizes in stock. We're kicking off 2 days of style, and this is as stylish and as comfortable as our feet are going to get. We also have it in what I'm going to get, the beautiful olive. 2,500 on the day. We've already sold in this show well over 600, well over 900. So this is going to be a day, Sue, but we knew it.
Yeah.
We also have it available in what I stumped the star in, the sand, because I don't own anything in this color. Loving the navy. And then me and everybody else is getting metallic and another color. Metallic is the only one that is in that smooth leather. And unlike some other designers, That is not faux leather, that is real leather. This is an almost $100 shoe for $63.98. But let's talk about what's on the inside, because I just was saying, like, you can go find wedges and they weigh a ton. This is why this does not.
This is why this is lightweight, and this is why this is going to be more comfortable. When wedges first came out, they were solid wood, they were solid cork, they had no give, they had no flex. This has a dual density midsole, and as you're looking at this, you can see the flex grooves down here at the bottom. What that's doing, it's giving you the, the shock absorbing, the durability, and it's lightening up the shoe.
Look how you're flexing that.
Right? And it's flexible right where we need it. And then we changed it to a little bit of a stiffer material right where we need it to stabilize our foot underneath the arch and the heel of our foot. So this, it's not going to be that like Frankenstein, you strap on the brick and you're clomping around.
No, you're not.
This has a slight rocker on it as well. So flexible, lightweight, durable, shock absorbing. That's all happening underneath your foot.
Look at the flex.
For you. Right?
And I'm going to say a word, sexy and beautiful on the foot, but with coverage.
Right.
I mean, Maria McCool was so cute because she's a style maven.
Oh, yeah.
And she had on a pair of what I could tell were very expensive high wedges. And I looked at her feet and she seemed to have a lot of pressure here. It was super high. And I looked at her, I'm like, girl, I know you're watching now, Maria, get them. I'm like, you got to get these. And really quick, what I loved here is this has goring. So this is going to move when you move, but actually my right foot is slightly wider than my left foot. So I didn't even realize until I tried these on that this is adjustable. So you can actually adjust that buckle and give yourself a custom fit. Let's go to the girls. In a wedge, how great do your feet feel? I know. We feel a little taller. We feel awesome. We're all wearing our regular size. This is true to size. And if you wear wide widths, you know shoes like this are usually not in your range. This is today and today only at this price.
This is fantastic. So Jane, you know that I'm a 9 wide.
Right.
So this, the fact that this comes in wide and I get to have that same look and I don't have to break it in. It's instantly ready for my foot in that wide. And to your point, Jane, I did loosen the buckle a little bit on this and it just feels amazing.
Look at you. You are in that sand, which I love, with your all white outfit. Where aren't you going? I mean, this is to dress up, dress down, hook and loop in the back. No worries about metal because the buckles are all dyed to match, which is so important. You don't see wedges that flex. A lot of times we do kind of walk like this. This literally, as you can see in my foot, is flexing, which is incredible. So I have on the metallic color, which we're calling just that, because it's going to go with silver and with gold. 1,200 ordered. We see this outfit, which is so cute on Michelle, popped with the red shoes. So don't go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what, I'm going to go back and get the red. Because by tomorrow morning, the red might not be here. In this show already, we've had about 1,000 shoes ordered. And what we have left for the day in the red is not many to go around. And unlike, Lori just talked about maybe going up a size in a top, you need to find your right shoe size in order to wear it. And then look at that gorgeous outfit as our Rebecca just leaves us. She is walking to the shoe cam in that olive green, which is absolutely beautiful. Where else are you going to combine comfort, fashion, and craftsmanship and leather in a must-have shoe that is under $64. Even $99 is a great price.
I know
on this wedge.
And this is leather. This is soft nubuck leather. Look at this on Rebecca. The quality of the leather, I think, really screams out. The fact that we matched the buckle hardware to the color of the upper is giving it such a level of sophistication. And then look at the way it breaks away from her ankle and sort of that like sweetheart line. This is our classic proven crossband upper that, we've been doing this for so long because it flatters the foot, and adding it to the wedge. The wedge has been a fashion staple for decades. It's not going anywhere. It's having a little bit of like a retro comeback, which I'm enjoying.
Like the 70s, like we think of that famous Italian designer who Lori named, who really did the first cork wedge in the 1930s. But you can go back in the history of shoes and people were wearing wedges years, thousands of years ago to give them height on stage, right?
Yeah.
With 1,300 ordered, we want comfort, we want style, we want the craftsmanship that we're so used to seeing from Clarks. And I'm gonna run over with our Sue again and do colors, but I was telling this to one of my friends earlier tonight that I have some beautiful wedges from years gone by, but I actually donated all